and welcome to WRPB and WRPB Studios. Okay, so it really interests me when someone comes up with an idea that I go, what a great idea. Why didn't I think of it? And you can't think of everything. I mean, you guys with me a long time know that internet radio and internet TV, we were the pioneers for Skype and for Zoom. But every so often, something happens and you think, how can I handle this? Well, sitting next to me is Albert Vanderhoff, and you have a company called DNA Tire.
Correct.
Now, you're not just a tire shop. I'll come to you and get you back on the road again shop.
Correct.
Okay? So you're a mobile tire company.
Yes.
And that's really interesting because 30 years ago or 40 years ago, it would not have been a business that made any sense because almost every car came with a donut or a spare.
Correct, yeah.
Today, that doesn't happen. Okay? So when I get a flat tire, I either have to call AAA and use one of my toes to take me to a tire place, or I got to figure out how to do it myself, which is not going to happen. I'm not a DIY kind of person.
Right.
Okay? So my question is, how long have you been around the industry?
About 25 years.
Okay, so what induced you to do a mobile tire company?
Well, everything today is mobile. Not mobile, but come to you. So
Right.
Everybody orders stuff online. It's the convenience. And going to a tire shop has been very busy. You go there, you sit there for hours, and you get your work done. It's just not as convenient. It's 2023. We need that convenience, and I'm here to bring that to them so that they can regain their time.
Well, we were just talking before we got on the air. Excuse me. And I got a flat tire out in the front of the studio. Now, it was just a nail, and I was able to take an air pump and get to the tire place, which is right here. It's right in front of my place. But had that place not been there, and it had been a nail or something bigger, I wouldn't have been able to move the car because I have no spare and no donut because my car didn't come with that.
Right.
So my issue becomes I would have to wait 3 hours for AAA to come, for me to get it there, for them to do it, and to get back to work.
I don't know if AAA actually will repair the tire on
No,
the side
they'll
of the
have
road.
to tow me to a tire company.
Then you're going to sit there for
Right,
a couple
I'm saying.
hours. Yeah.
So there's it's
So you would
a
call me?
3-hour thing.
Yep.
Okay,
You would call me, and I would come out, and I'll do it right there on the side of the road. Take the tire off, patch it from the inside, air it up, balance it. You're on your road.
So my question to you is, when I call you, what are you going to... First of all, you're going to ask me where I'm at, of course.
Correct.
Are you going to ask me the size of the tire or any of that? Do you need
I
to know
ask
that?
the size of the tire only just in case it's the rare car that they have oversized or something that I'm not able to repair.
What happens if there are tires that are not repairable?
Well, if I get there and let's say it's not repairable,
Right.
I have sources I can get tires same day. I can go get a new tire, come back, and get you back on the road.
Okay. So why did you decide to do it this way? I mean, we know it's 2023 and,
Well, we had some bad experiences ourselves going to tire shops, and we found that this would be the better route for people today. For the average mom, the business person, everybody's working so hard, good at their job. I come there and I can do it at their job. They no longer have to have a friend drop them at tire shops or any
Right.
of that. Because that's always a big thing is I got to get dropped off, then I have to go pick it back up. So we cater to that person. The soccer mom, she's at home cooking dinner. It's 5 o'clock. I'll be outside changing her tires. It's whatever makes it more convenient for the client.
Okay, so if I call you up and say, hey, I got a flat tire, I see it got a cut in the side of the tire. So that's not repairable.
Right.
So I would be able to tell you the size of the tire.
Yep.
And you would be able to bring me back a tire.
We do texting for a reason because I can say, send me a picture of the wheel and tire.
Right.
Then you can send it to me with the size. I'll source the tire. And when I get to you, I'll already have it and everything's right there. So you, from the side of the highway or at your job, you can go to work and I'll have it done while you're there.
Well, it's not my industry, but what happens? So you get me, so you come and you fix my tire, or you whatever. What about balancing the tires and stuff?
Yep, all done on mobile. At
Everything's
your
on mobile?
location, everything's done mobile.
Wow,
There's,
okay.
I've eliminated the tire problem. You'll still have to go to a mechanic shop if, let's say, you have a mechanical problem.
Right.
We don't do mechanic work. My partner and I are both ASE certified mechanics. So we can help you, but we don't do the mechanic work.
Okay, so your focus is, I'm going to get you back on the road. You have a flat tire, I'm going to get you back on the road with the easiest convenience and the least amount of time.
Correct. But we don't just do flat repairs. We also, if you need new tires, call me. I'll give you a really competitive quote. And
you'll come there and do it.
I'll come there and do it.
So
2
while I'm
tires,
at work,
4 tires, 6 tires.
I don't have to
10.
leave my job or leave my car. So
Your day continues, and I will come around and make it work for you.
so I'm just trying to think of what you need. I guess you have a compressor on the truck.
Compressor, generator. Our trailer is air conditioned.
Oh, is it?
It's Florida. Yeah, we need to have
I was
AC.
gonna say,
Yeah,
but you do have to deal with the rain if it rains.
it doesn't matter, rain or shine. We're still there.
Right.
I had one. I don't know. It was like a hurricane came through, and I got his tires done. We did 4 tires on his pickup.
Both of you go together?
When we can.
Okay.
It's not always. Sometimes it's just one of us.
Is it, okay, so, I mean, we already discussed basically who your clientele is. And your clientele is everybody.
Everybody.
Especially a working person.
Yep. We do fleets. We do the average person. Mom's minivan, dad's dump truck, tractor trailers. We do everything.
Really?
Yes.
So, okay, so, wait. Let's talk about this tractor trailer stuff.
Uh-huh.
Those are heavy sucker tires.
They are.
And they're not easy to take off, I would think.
It depends. So being I'm in the tire industry,
Right.
they're not terrible.
Okay.
But if, let's say, for you to get out there, it would be very difficult to anybody who hasn't done it. But it is heavy. It is hard work. I give a lot of respect to the guys that do this all day long.
Can you patch a tire like that?
Sure.
Okay, so let's take the guy who's in his regular truck, who's a big shot with his dually.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and the tire that has the glass in it or the nail in it is the one on the inside. So you got to jack up the car and take off both the tires, right?
Yes. Same with a tractor trailer or a dump truck. Yeah.
Okay, so a tractor trailer. I guess you have big enough jacks.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we can lift as of right now 30 tons.
Okay, so I guess you can lift almost any trailer, even if it has a load in it.
I have not found anything I can't lift.
Wow.
And if I do find that unicorn, then I will buy a bigger jack. So,
okay, so is there any vehicle that you hate changing the tires on? Because I would think that if it's, and I'm just saying because I don't really know, but if it's like a $350,000 car and you have to jack it up, it's kind of be worrisome, at least in my mind.
No, there's nothing I hate. Tires are simple. It's a tire. That's it.
Yeah, but jacking the car up is...
Teslas, for example, they have a very specific, because their batteries are in the chassis. If you lift it wrong, you can crack it, and it'll need a new battery pack, which is thousands.
Right.
So there's a special tool that you use for jacking up Teslas. We have that.
So you bought that.
I buy it. If there's something I need to do, let's say your Lamborghini, okay, I will buy it, and then I will service your car.
And I get that because we digitize cassettes, this, that, the other thing, and if someone said, hey, I have 3.5 floppies, I would go buy the piece, and I would have it, and I would be able to service other people.
Yep.
So it's just enhancing your business, which allows you to do what others probably cannot do. And I have yet to hear, I mean, we hear tow companies and whatever, but I have yet to hear someone that comes out and does tire repair at your home or on the spot. So to me, that's a new thing, and being older than dirt like I am, we never had that an issue because, like I said, our cars used to come with a full-size spare.
Right.
Now it comes with nothing.
Well, the question is, do you really want to change your own tire if you don't have to?
Not today, but
No,
back when
it's-
I was a kid, we didn't care.
Of course.
Okay, I don't even want to change my own oil, and I don't. Okay,
This is why we exist. It's for the people that either you don't want to, your life is too busy to go to a shop. That's where we come in. We fill that niche.
What's the future of your company? I mean, what?
We plan on expanding as far as we can get.
I mean, with another truck.
Another truck, another setup. We're going to hire people. We want to grow, and there's a need for our service.
Oh yeah, you know, like I said, it's ironic because as times change, needs change.
That's right.
Okay, because, and I'm just picking numbers, so don't count these as numbers. But if I go and have my tire fixed at a car place, it'll cost me $20. If I go and have you fix it, it'll cost me $30. But in the 3 hours of work that I missed, where I'm making $20 an hour, and I'm just picking numbers.
Right.
Okay, so I'm already $30 over and above behind.
Well, add the fact. Let's say that was a fleet vehicle.
Right.
You need 2 people. So for fleets, it works along the line of this. We cater to fleets as well. If you have a van and it needs tires, it takes 2 men to take it to the tire shop, bring the man back,
All
get
right.
in their van, and go. Then it sits there. A vehicle at a shop makes no money for the company. So that's called downtime. So where we come in is we reduce downtime because you no longer need 2 men to go drop it and 2 men to pick it back up. I'll come in after hours for a fleet, and we'll do it while the fleet is at home. Even if the driver has a take-home truck, we'll go to his house and we'll do it. So that the next day he continues on. No more downtime for the trucks.
From the time I call you to the time you get there, what's your time frame approximately?
We can probably do it if you're not too concerned about brand specific. I have an actual vendor. I can get 24-hour tires.
No, but
So
to
we
do a
can-
repair. I have a flat.
You're probably looking at a few hours.
For you to get there, do it, and change it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, if it's just a repair, it's actually faster.
Right.
If I have to pick up a replacement tire, it takes me a little bit longer.
What about distance? So we're on the Treasure Coast now. Where will you go?
So far, we've kind of set our border tentatively. We'll go as far as Palm Beach County, Okeechobee, and Melbourne. And
wow,
just
you
draw
go-
a triangle, and that's the area we'll cover.
Wow, I'm because Melbourne's a bit of a ride. So you know, and you guys
It's an
got
hour in each
you
direction.
got to take into consideration that when you're thinking about getting this done. But you don't have to leave work because you just say, "Hey, I'm at my job. My car's in the front. It's got a flat tire." You'll come, pick up the key, and then
That's
change it right
I'll
there.
do it
and
right there in the parking lot.
Right there in the park. And there's nothing you need. Everything
I'm
is.
self-sustained.
That's pretty interesting. Okay, we're getting to the top of our time. Do you have hours that you work? What happens?
So for fleets, we work a little bit after hours,
Mhm.
but we try to cater to the average client. So
Which is?
we don't really have an hour set. We try to get done before dark.
Okay, what time do you start in the morning?
We'll go as early as 7:30.
Okay. Everybody, I say this a million times, always use a professional. If you don't, it's going to cost you 5 times more in money and 10 times more in frustration and aggravation. Why would you, first of all, this comes from me, but why would you want to change your own tire? That would be my first thought. And 2 is, that means you have to stock the products to fix the tire. And do you fix the tire from the inside?
Yes.
Okay, because some people come and they'll plug it.
Yeah, we can we can do that. Usually trailer tires are what you plug because they're bias ply, so it's safer. The radials you kind of really don't want to plug, but it depends on what the client. If they don't want to break a tire down and do all that, they just want to plug and go. Again, we try to help out.
Albert, I think what you're doing is a great idea. It's upsetting that I didn't think about it, but it is what it is. Albert, thank you for coming on.
Thank you for your time.
Everybody, you want to use a professional? With that, we'll be right back.